The Santa Monica Pier was buzzing with the usual weekend noise. Tourists laughing, street performers singing, gulls screeching over the scent of warm pretzels. But beneath that cheerful chaos, 16-year-old Mia moved carefully along the wooden planks, her brace clicking softly with every step. She never liked crowded places, not because she feared people, but because people often didn't know how to treat someone who walked a little differently. Her father had gone to buy lemonade from a nearby stand, leaving her for just a moment. Mia didn't mind waiting alone. She was used to being independent. She leaned against the railing, watching the waves roll in silver and blue under the California sun. It was supposed to be a good day, a rare outing, even a small celebration for finishing her physical therapy sessions. But good days didn't always stay good. The boys appeared before she heard them. 3 teenagers, maybe 17 or 18, swaggering down the pier with cheap bravado. At first, she didn't realize they were looking at her. People glanced at her brace all the time. Curiosity was normal. But their eyes didn't hold curiosity. They held something sharper. "Hey," one of them said, his smirk twisting like he'd already decided she was a joke. "Move, you're blocking the view." Mia blinked. She wasn't even in the way. "You can go around," she said quietly. That was the wrong answer. The tallest boy stepped closer, leaning down so she could feel his breath on her cheek. "I said move, cripple." The word slapped her harder than any shove could. She tried to step aside, but her brace caught the edge of a loose plank. She wobbled, trying to steady herself, but the second boy nudged her shoulder hard enough to make her stumble. Her hands scraped the wood as she caught herself, pain biting through her palms. People stared but didn't interfere. A few looked away, pretending they hadn't seen anything. The bullies laughed, delighted by her silence, her shaking. One of them kicked her brace, not hard enough to break it, but enough to send her backward. Mia's heart thudded in her ears. She hated the fear more than the pain. "Come on," the smallest boy said mockingly. "Don't you run fast with that robot leg." Mia tried to stand, blinking away the sting in her eyes. She wasn't going to cry. Not here, not because of them. But then she felt it. A vibration under her palms. Soft at first, like distant thunder. The boards of the pier trembled. The seagulls lifted, startled. Mia frowned, confused, and the boys glanced around, their laughter pausing mid-breath. The vibration grew louder, closer, a low, rolling rumble that made the air itself seem to thicken. Then she heard it clearly. Motorcycles. Dozens of them. Engines growling in unison, a sound like a storm made of chrome and fury. The crowd parted instinctively, unsure if they should be afraid or relieved. And then the line of bikes appeared. Row after row of riders in black jackets, steel glinting in the sun. A sea of bikers, headed straight for them.